Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Got my first road race for week 2. This is the production car sim lap challenge, and we are here at Landmark Park. In the classic layout, this is the one without the chicane, the backstretch. And another all MX5 race. So car number, I think like 17 or 18. There's 29 in this split. Going out for qualifying. See what we can do, hopefully with the somewhat limited practice I've done running here before, as well as kind of tweaking the setup to be a little more comfortable for me. Hopefully I can actually have a halfway decent showing. I think it should be better than my attempts were at Charlotte, because that was just not good with all the drafting, but we've also got fog to deal with, as you can see, so that should make things fun. Visibility's not bad. I mean, you can still see things, but kind of worried that, you know, people go off course and come back or whatever in the distance and people don't pay attention because the fog can cause wrecks, but can't worry about that right now. Right now we're just going to worry about qualifying. Second lap should be faster. I am literally just using my race setup for this. I don't have like a dedicated qualifying setup with less fuel or anything built, so just gonna do the best I can with it. Try to feel the car out, make sure that I don't get off track or anything that's going to invalidate the lap. So far from the times I've been seeing, if I can come anywhere near my personal best, shouldn't have an issue getting towards the front. And I'm hoping that there's going to be less drafting involved this week than there was last week. So I think that's what made that not very fun, was all the drafting involved. Gonna overshoot turn 6 there. Still not a horrible first lap. I know there's a few spots that everybody's going flat out that I just can't quite do it, mostly because of driving talent, but get the first lap in.
Pole position.
And it's got us on pole, so not a bad first lap. It'll give me the chance to try to push a little bit harder on lap 2 here. See if I can pick up any time. Kind of gone back and forth on whether or not I want to upshift in that turn 2 area, turn 2, turn 3 to 3rd gear. I feel like in one way it helps to keep off the limiter, in other ways it, I don't know, I don't see enough of a benefit. Maybe in race, if we get in the draft, we may do it. Second lap's definitely feeling better. Like I said, it's usually quicker for me. The tires get a little bit more grip in them. The car starts to feel the course a little bit better. Yeah, we should definitely be about 4/10 quicker or so this lap. So we'd gotten bumped back out of the pole. See if we can keep it now with just a minute left. 57.442, just a little bit off my all-time best. Yeah, we got it by just under, oh, right around 3.5 tenths, so, and only 2 cars so far. Under 58, so a few cars that still easily could, but yeah, I did the best that I could with that. Like I said, I probably could have gone faster if I built a qualifying setup, but you know, car's pretty good. It definitely leans on the left front quite a bit. It's just kind of the nature you're taking. There's a lot more right-handers in this course than there are left-handers, and a lot of the right-handers are either really high load, tight radius like turn 1, where you're coming down from 4th gear all the way to 2nd, or you're talking some of the ones where you're leaning on it at a higher speed, so it's going to put some more wear to it. So see if we can hang on to this, hopefully grab the pole, try to get away. I know drafting is definitely going to be involved, given how long the front stretch is, and then the areas in between turn 5 and turn 6 are probably going to be between 5 and 6, and then between 6 and 7 are also probably going to be spots where people are going to be looking to draft. So I'm just going to try to drive the best that I can, try to get as far away as I can, see if I can break away from the draft, and hopefully get a good result out of this. Feeling like the week's kind of turning around and getting a little bit better with the last few races that I've ran, so want to try to keep that going if I can, and build some momentum looking at running the IMSA Pilot Challenge, the 2-hour race, GT4, so want to build some momentum into that and feel a little bit better as well about it. Get paints refreshed, and then we will get gridded up. Doesn't seem to matter what time I run or whatever, I keep finding these all Mazda fields, but I think it's also partially because of how low my I rating is, that it's just the splits I get put in. So, but we'll see what we can do. Should be a fun race, hopefully. Get ourselves on me. Get in here. We're gonna pull. I'll keep the optimal up. It'll be good enough. Should have more than enough fuel. I expected to probably go 26 to 28 laps, somewhere in that area. So, you can see fuel calculator's got it at 43.4. It'll be less than that, but I actually think I probably could have gotten away with at least a gallon less, if not slightly more, but I didn't think it was going to provide me enough benefit to run the risk potentially of being low on fuel and having to pit and lose all those spots for having to do that. So, decided just to go with 6.3 for myself. But yeah, we gonna try to do the best I can. Still got some fog. Hopefully, if the temp comes up in the 25 minutes that we run, maybe some of it'll burn off. But I think the weather settings are probably going to keep us in fog the entire time. So
73. The air temp is 67
I suppose,
Fahrenheit.
if nothing else, it's a good
minutes.
thing then that we are starting out front, because hopefully, unless something stupid happens in turn 1, it'll be less traffic that I have to deal with for most of the race to not have to worry about what the fog is going to do. We're going to get the fuel unchecked, get tires unchecked in case we do happen to have to use a fast repair. We'll get caught back up to the pace car, get some heat into the brakes. 12s. No, not bad on the pace lap. He was kind of all over, but we'll see what we can do. I wish we would have been on the Grand Prix layout, which is the one that has the chicanes. This isn't bad. I think this is definitely a far, far better course than last week at Charlotte on the 2008 Roval, which does not have the chicanes on before you get into NASCAR Turn 3 or coming out of NASCAR Turn 4. I think that layout's a lot better for passing and less drafting. I really like this. I wish we would have been doing the chicanes. I think it's another spot to be able to try to pass and or separate yourselves from people. But this is still a fun layout. I've got a decent amount of experience here between rookie MX-5 and this. Same thing with kind of summit points. Like, these are the two that I feel a little more comfortable with. But we're gonna get ready to go here. These cars are gonna be pulling off, and I'll see when I want to go. Just kind of keeping it even. Wait a little bit.
Okay,
all right, we're gonna go.
Calm. Focus.
Just gonna hold it in the middle of the track, even though there's not a lane violation I can serve. Didn't jump early on them. We'll drive it a little bit deeper into turn 1 than I normally would, and you got the second place and I believe the third place already going around. Like, that's awesome. So even if you start in the front, you're not immune from getting into trouble. Hopefully that allows us to kind of break away. That's another spot where people can run wide open that I just can't right now. But we got almost a 1.5 lead over the 23. It was your 4th place starter.
Good start.
Hopefully we can just take advantage of it. Keep it clean. Hopefully stay in front of the draft. Catch up down the front stretch. But we're also just going to ease it through, not make any stupid mistakes to give away the lead. Try to take advantage of what's going to be a weak field, but a stronger field in relation to myself. So we get lap 1 in the books. Overdrive and turn 1 a little bit, but not bad. Just don't want to slide the car too much and cause the tires to get too hot too fast. Really working on trying to use more of the course, keep the momentum up, and also it'll kind of help ease some of the wear on the tires as well, especially the left sides. If I can ease the left front, that'll just help me the longer we go through the race. But it's a fine line to step over because those curbs can cause a bit of issues at time. and I can push it too far and get off track. But we're pulling away. 2.5 seconds. We got a couple cars coming out on the pits.
What are you doing? Driving the
Like I said, gonna make the adjustment. Just a little bit more brake into turn 1, keep it from sliding. Gotta not pick up the throttle quite so much there in turn 3. Grab enough shift in 3rd. Probably start getting the draft from the 12 here relatively soon. Alright, so that entry did not help. We lost quite a bit of time there. A little bit of a better turn 6 there. Maybe with the draft I can set a personal best. Well, not that I'd feel great about it, but we got a pretty big lead now, 3.5 seconds, so everything's working out the way that I needed it to so far.
You're in the lead. Your times are good in all 3 sectors.
I don't mind going a little bit wider there in turn 1. It kind of allows me to take that little bit of an arc into turn 2 that sets up a better entrance into 3. They're all, you know, them being back to backs to backs, you really kind of got to hit one to hit all 3. You can see personal best that last lap, but of course that's going to be partially influenced with the draft from the 12. A little bit close there to being off track, got to watch that.
The gap behind is now
Just going to
4.2.
keep up with the 12, keep using his draft. Should help me continue to maintain this lead, if not pull away. I'm an idiot, drive off the track, so just a stupid move there.
Track limits, keep it between the lines.
Keep it clean next time. Kind of undecided still on shifting to 3rd before turn 3. Because I felt like that last lap, it just kind of upset the car, hitting the brake and then downshifting. I don't mind upshifting to 3rd there. And even here into 5, I don't mind either. Lose a little bit of time through 5, but not anything too bad. So yeah, this may turn out to be a pretty boring race. Looks like we're continuing to pull away from the 23. But I wouldn't say I'm upset about that, given that we're in the lead. Gotta continue to watch that. Still pushed a bit wide. It was on track at least. Draft's really helping us pick up time down the front stretch. Alright.
That's 20 minutes.
We're gonna go by 12 on the right side. Just gonna start working our way through lap traffic here. Chat down a little bit. Not really near anybody that would be saying anything. Hopefully the 12 is not going to try to get too aggressive on us. Kind of pushed bad entrance into 6, which pushed me a little wide. To recover. 15 is going to be our next one that we approach. We've got a little bit to go to him. So it's probably going to get our draft now. We'll see what he does in the 1.
Your last lap time was at 58.07.
See the difference in having the draft versus not having it so much, as well as, you know, I was offline a little bit through 3 trying to get around 12. Oh, just completely forgot to downshift a 2nd there. So yeah, that jacked that whole lap time up. It's okay, we're gonna let the 12 by on the left side since he's got the momentum. You got smoke up ahead.
Uphill.
Okay, it was the 8. We're able to get by him without a problem. Would have been the worst spot to have him right at the crest of the hill where it's a blind spot. It's not a good lap. Probably gave up time to the 23. We're still 5.5 seconds ahead though. It's nowhere near able to take advantage of the draft.
That was a 58.77.
Hopefully it can just cruise. Let's follow 12. Let's see if we can work this section better since I shifted to the third. Both catching the 15 though. Car's feeling pretty good. I might be able to get away with doing that in fourth gear. I haven't tried that yet. At the same time, when I was before it's working, so not sure of how much I want to deviate from my driving line either. But I do want to keep learning. A lot of draft off the 12 down the front stretch.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 6.5 seconds.
Added about a second to the
Sector 2
lead.
time is good. Sector 3 time is fast.
It's really kind of easing the brakes into turn 3. Don't really want to upset the balance of the car too much. Just trying to keep it as neutral as I can. 12 goes off the track. We're not going to get the run on him. I'm not going to try to make the pass in the 5. It's not really a smart spot. Pulls away a little bit, but not too worried overall. Just got to watch when he approaches the 15. It's going to happen. I don't need to get tangled up in any other mess. Didn't hit 7 quite as well as I wanted to. I'm going to stay left for now, just draft off the 15. 15 kind of goes early on the brakes.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
Stays
Sector 2
to
time is
the
okay.
left side to let us
Sector 3
by.
is a
Thank you to
10th off the
him.
pace.
See 12 getting a little loose there in the middle of 3.
Sector 1 is 0.37 off the pace.
Maybe try 4th gear here and see what it does. Yeah, I don't think I like 4th. I think I like 3rd a lot better. You can see how much time the 15 gained on us. I think we need that torque coming up the hill. The higher RPM of 3rd gear. Given the time we're gaining, I could sit here between the 12 and the 15 and still be in a really good spot for the rest of the race, but I think if we get the chance to get by the 12, I'm probably going to do that.
That last lap was a
Just don't
58.32.
want to take the chance on the 15 overshooting the corner,
off the pace. Sector
causing
2 is
problems,
2/10 off the pace.
or
Sector
something
3 is
happen with the
2/10
12
off the
either.
pace.
Kind of clipped that white curb that kind of pushed me wide. 12 goes wide again. Just going to work to the left side to try to stay
Jay,
off of them.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Run side by side here with the 12, which is not necessarily a good thing. So lift back off to let him go. 15 was respectful, 12, yeah, not quite so much, but no big deal. It's not like he's throwing aggressive blocks or anything, he's just not really doing much to get out of the way.
Big bend.
Although the flip side is it's still my responsibility to get around him cleanly, not his. Try to get the draft here, see if we can get to his right side going into turn 1.
You're a second down in sectors 2 and 3. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
It's going to tighten us to the corner, which is going to kill the momentum. He's probably going to get the run there. I thought he was going to be a lot closer going into 3. So hopefully we'll be clear of him for good this time. And I don't mess up this section like I did the last time I got in front of him.
The gap behind is now 6.7 seconds.
Got a little bit of a better run through 4 that time. Hoping he'll be respectful, not try to get by. But we'll see. All roles will be reversed as well. All the draft going down the front stretch. And we've got almost 9 seconds over the 9, who is taking over the lead, or second from the 23. Kind of push turn 1 a little wide. Not horrible. So that's up actually a halfway decent turn too. Just trying to keep myself as close to that left side as I can to set best arc through 3 or 4. 3.5 seconds up to the 22s, the next lap car. Seems like it's actually been a pretty clean race. I haven't seen a ton of smoke. I haven't seen a ton of people coming off of pit road. I pushed 6 wide there.
In sector 2.
It's just me driving bad. Still, I mean, there are cars on pit road, but like normally I see cars
Jake,
all
that's
over the
half
place off the
distance.
track and
Fuel levels
everything.
are fine.
Halfway down. So we got about 12 minutes to go, a little bit under 12 minutes to go. So we two kind of pushed it wide. Wow, I did not expect for him to stay left like that. So he's gonna go right, so we're gonna try to get on by because he's kind of scaring me. Able to clear him without too much of an issue other than having to check up there. Just trying to go for an early morning drive through the hills of Connecticut with the fog. Makes it so pretty, I guess. I think it's just a product of the time of year and the time of day that they picked for this race.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. We need to find a 10th in sector 2. We're a 10th off the pace in sector 3.
A little too much of the curve there through 2. Carb roll, you can see the difference of where we're driving in the 12. Drives it into 3 a little bit deeper than I do. If I drive 3 well, I can get off the corner
Sector
better.
1 is 0.36 off the pace.
Got a good bit to go till the 19. About 5 seconds up to him. So, slowly working our way through lap cars. 12's hanging with us. Fine if he hangs behind me, just, you know, prefer he not push any edges, overshoot a corner, get in the back of me, anything like that, but I don't care if he wants to hang on me. It's not like I asked for every other car to just pull over and stop.
The gap behind's increased to 10 seconds. You're 2/10 off
10-second
the pace in
lead.
sector 3.
Nice, I'll take that. Gives me plenty of comfort to make whatever stupid road mistakes I normally do. Trying to set up turn 3 a little bit better than the last one. Can feel some of that left front grip starting to go away. Got to wait a little bit longer to get on the throttle there.
10 minutes left.
10 to go. 15 minutes in. So we should probably get I would say probably 10 more laps in. So we should probably go, looks like 26 or 27 laps. Wish I wouldn't have had that stupid off-track fall in the 12 there in 7. Could have still been in line for a 0x, but I'll keep working on those stupid mistakes.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 3.
Oh, really overshot turn 1 there. 12's trying to look to the right side. Hopefully we can pull away. 15 stayed glued to the back of the 12 as well, so 3 of us have been running around each other for most of the race so far. 12 kind of gets a little wide there out of 4. 15 was momentarily going to look to the right side. They get back to single file. Kind of underdrove turn 5 there, but just trying to get myself reset. Late exit into 6, or entrance into 6. It's just as I say stupid mistakes, I did not drive that lap very well at all. We've got 4 seconds or so up to the 19. Try to drive this lap a little bit better. I feel like I just end up picking up the throttle a little too much into 4. Like, you can pick up the throttle, just, you know, I don't know, not quite that much. Just need to find like half of that, basically. Flip the curve there, sends me a little wide, but able to save it. You can see a big difference in the 2 laps. It's like half the lap time this time. 15 and the 12 are going to go side by side down the front stretch.
The lap time was
Allow us to pull away a little bit.
58.00.
Try to do a little bit better with the throttle here through 4.
You're 10th off
I
in sector
kept it on the curb though with the left side, so a little off track, but not an ideal line at all. 15 actually got by the 12 now. 19 was able to get by the 14s. The 14s are next car up ahead.
Gap behind us now. 12.
Should have either 7 or 8 to go this time by. Gaps opening up on second place a little bit more. She said like 12 seconds. Catch the draft of the 14 down the front stretch. This is a free speed boost. Team kind of gets a little loose into turn 1.
In sector 3.
Overshoot 1 a little bit. 14 stays right, thank you to him. Did not mean to force him off the track. (19 and 10) and 24 are the next 3 cars up ahead. They're all almost in a line. I drove 5. Flipped the curve there in 6, but not too big of a deal. (12 and 15) were both able to work by the lap car. 12's blinking now. Can't tell if that was the 12 that just disconnected. I don't think so, but I guess it could have been. Wait a little bit on the throttle there in 3 with the left front starting to wear. Same thing here too. Really get a good run on the 19. Gonna go to his left side. Want to slam on the brakes there. It's a little bit of an aggressive move, but I think slamming on the brakes would have been even worse for me. Probably would have still gotten in the back of him.
Just 5 minutes left. Hold your nerve. We can win this.
20 down, 5 to go. Good 24. We'll get the run here. He pulls to the right. Thank you to him. 10, I think is just, I don't know what he's trying to do with the draft on the front stretch. I mean, I know these guys are fighting for a position. Overshoot turn 1 again.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 77 Fahrenheit.
Curb. Pulling away from the 24, so I don't think I'm really
That's
holding them
half
up.
fuel. You've used
The
half
battle
your
to
fuel.
the 10. 10's pulling away. There's 2.5 seconds between, well, 2 seconds or so between the two. Just doing what I've been doing all race, continuing my lines. Just basically feeling like I'm driving it at like 90%. Not really over driving it, but not really trying to force anything either. 15 is now going to battle with the 24 first spot. Just got to try this as clean as I can and bring it home. Should be able to bring it home in first if I could do that. I know the fast, like the top people are still going to be, you know, probably
seconds.
a second faster than I am, 3/4 second, something like that. But been really happy with my performance in this race. For the most part, been able to drive pretty consistent, adjust to everybody, not make too many dumb mistakes. Try to get by the 10 here on the left. Able to clear him. I wasn't sure where he was at going into 6, so I just stayed left. Thank you to him as well. For the most part, everybody's been pretty respectful in terms of slower traffic. I don't think we're going to get to the 4 in front unless something happens. So, just scenic views up ahead. And seeing my car number on the scoreboard is first place still, which is nice. Just gotta try to keep the car in balance, not get it too swingy. It's where I end up chasing it and run off track or anything. It's just about management, risk management. There's no real gain to push it at 100% and a lot more to lose.
That's 2 minutes.
But I don't want to slow it down too much because in a rhythm too. I want to keep myself in that for driving consistency. Should get 2 more laps in.
That lap was a 58.13.
Overshoot turn 1 again, but not as bad as some of them. You can see the lap times are falling off partially due to not having the draft, but tire wear's definitely a thing now. I just felt like it's tightened up a little bit. I can lean out on a little bit more than what I was, but then I can't because of not having left front grip. But definitely doesn't feel as nervous as it was at the beginning of the race. It's just a good comfortable, I think. Like, I'm really happy with the balance that I built into this. See if we get the white flag this time, or if we're gonna get... Oh, we're gonna get the white flag. Alright, last time through. No mistakes, no stupid stuff.
Come on, Jake. One more lap. Keep it together. We'll win this. Sector
No
1
reason
is
why I
0.27
shouldn't win,
off the
given
pace.
the lead that
Sector
we
2
have.
time is okay. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 3.
Thankfully not going to be anywhere near the 25, 26, or 4 unless something happens to him. So just clean track up ahead, which is everything I needed for closing out this race. Last time here through 6. Pushed it just a little wide, but able to recognize that. And last time here through turn 7. Bringing it on home for the win. First road run in quite a while. Like I said, weaker field, so, you know, not much to get out of it, but
Fantastic drive.
it was, you know, nice to just get away. Got a decent start. Got away from the mess that happened between the second and third place drivers. Yeah, we'll give everybody a chance to come across. I want to see if we can look at what happened off that start. Take a look. Let's see, it was here between the 12. Was it 12? I think it did disconnect. Let's see, so start happens. Oh, it was the 15. So those two have been battling side by side basically the entire race. Okay, I don't know what the 12 was thinking there. That one I'm actually going to put on the 12. So they're going, and you can see the 15's on the inside. 15 was there, like the 12 should have been aware that they were going side by side when they started going in. The 15's trying to outbrake the 12 to take the second place away on the inside, or the right side, and the 12 just, I don't even know where he's headed, because honestly, that trajectory, he's headed off the course, even if the 15's not there. And he just drives, I mean, it actually ended up being technically net code, but he was drilling the right side, or the left side door of the 15, and sending them both off the end, when spinning, so I don't know what the heck that was all about. That was, I put that more on the 12 than anything, quite honestly. So, yeah, that was nuts. A little bit tight on time, so we'll take a look at the tires just to see. Yeah, you can see how much the left front wore, which I definitely need to work on changing driving style to keep this more in line with these. But again, it's just a combination of all the right-handers and what they do. So let's take a look at the results. Those should be live now. Hopefully, should be something decent to see. Was the 4 split out of 5 because I'm so low in iRating. So it was a 1204 strength of field. Managed to get 0.18 in safety rating, so we're trying to work that up from licensing up. Lost quite a bit in week 1. Like I said, just didn't drive very well at all, but trying to grind it back up and just under 100 in iRating. So you're going to see if I can keep driving like this, even in weak fields. If I'm a low car number, I'm going to keep gaining, big chunks when I do stuff like that. So it'll slow down and it'll start to get tougher. But again, goal by the end of the season, if I get to like 2K, 2000, something like that, I'll be really happy. Let's see, lap time wise. Looks like we're probably going to be the fastest by quite a bit. 57.424 is the next fastest I'm seeing out of the 6. So, yeah, felt really good. Car was really balanced, was really happy to just keep it clean. Had that one off track from just pushing a little too wide, but overall, not bad. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Feel free to leave any comments, any driving tips you guys have. If you want to see more, if you want to see something different, I like to keep you guys entertained, but like to keep myself having fun and learning and building good progress. So definitely a good track to check out this week. A lot better, I think, than Charlotte. And until the next one, I hope all your laps are fast, your races are clean, and your finishes are good. Thanks for watching.